2Wheels is proudly powered by Broadlink, delivering serious bandwidth for serious business.
Hello, I've just been to Dahlstrom on a brand new bike that's arrived in the country, and it's the new Honda Integra. It's a scooter. Well, actually, it's not a scooter. Have a look at this bike. It's probably more like a super bike that looks like a scooter. Now, what's that noise?
Good evening,
Whoa,
David.
Where'd you come from?
Well, I'm actually riding exactly the same bike as you, but...
You gave me a fright there, man.
I always give you a
Hey.
fright. Don't you gesture at me. Anyway, on a more
If I
sensible...
feel like it, I will.
Will you?
Yes. What's that you're on?
I'm on the NC700 DX version of your scooter. It's a motorbike version of exactly what you're riding, which also has the dual clutch transmission.
Well, it does, Bill, and that's what I love about this bike because, well, it's got the windscreen bigger than yours, but it's also got the automatic gearbox, which I absolutely love.
By now you're wondering what DCT or dual clutch means. Well, it's not the same as a CVT, which is constant variable transmission like found on other big scooters. This has like a 6-speed sequential gearbox, a bit like the Triptronic and things like that found in Audis and Volkswagens. And the motorbike version, well, it's a motorbike. You see many of these on the road, but if you look closely, they will have a clutch lever. This one hasn't. It doesn't have a gear lever either. Press away or leave in full auto, and it's brilliant. Ideal for cruising, ideal for commuting, an everyday bike.
At the heart of the matter on both of these motorcycles is a parallel twin 670cc engine. Exactly the same engine, and good for, well, I suppose 170 k's per hour, but at 120, that's what they're designed for. Lots of throttle response from that automatic transmission, and by the way, you can ride in a fully automatic mode like that helicopter, or you can switch it with a thumb switch on the handlebar as you're riding along, and you can do all of that on the fly, Bill.
But one of the most impressive things with these
Is that
bikes...
wheel spin?
Yeah, well, I mean, no traction control, obviously, on these models. But they are incredibly good on fuel consumption, Dave. 14-litre tank will take you on a motorway to around 400 kilometres. Truly amazing for a 700.
Well, Bill, I can believe that because I've just come back from Dahlstrom, fully loaded, my wife on the back, all the luggage, and I got almost that figure.
That's not bad at all, Dave, because that is a lot of weight that you're hauling along. And actually, talking of weight, mine is 10 kilograms lighter than yours.
Well, I can feel it. I've ridden both bikes, Bill. Can feel the weight difference, but it's a completely different concept. Integra versus motorbike.
Yeah, and there's not that much in it. They aren't light, 228, 238 kilos.
They're certainly great-looking motorcycles.
Do they go up in smoke?
No. There's that parallel twin on my NC. ABS comes as standard with combined brakes. Dual clutch transmission, as we mentioned earlier, all activated with a simple press of the buttons on the handlebars while on the fly. Storage space, you can fit a full face helmet in there, believe it or not.
Or a six-pack of beers.
You can, and you can even compress it, look.
Well, Integra, it looks like a scooter, but underneath that bodywork, it's not a scooter. In fact, it's a super bike dressed up to look like a scooter. And that's what is so impressive about this motorcycle. Could this be Motorcycle of the Year? Well, it probably is overseas because that's where it's selling the most in numbers. Automatic transmission, switching gear on the fly, as Bill said. Pannier boxes are optional extra. The standard bike will cost you 80,000 Rand, and with the panniers, 91,900. And storage space under the seat as well. So great for touring.
Morning.
Bill, have you got a mechanical melody?
No, mate. The NC700 has a really trick party piece. All you need is 30 seconds, 12mm spanner, 12mm socket. Take this off, Dave. A party piece for the NC700. Put this to one side. And instantly, Dave, you have a world superbike sounding motorcycle. Do you believe me?
No.
Listen to this.
What a fool. Anyway, the NC700 also costs $79,990. Not that Bill cares. In fact, you could get both of these bikes for the price of a Honda Fireblade. I wonder if Honda South Africa need that back.